morning, all my lovelies. Um, so today I did some research and I wanted to go through a list of do's and don'ts with products, shampoos, things you should and should not be putting in your dreadlocks. I have a feeling my channel is going to turn into a lot of dreadlock information and updates, along with artistic things that I do. Maybe in my next video I'll show you a bunch of my artwork. I've made a living out of doing my artwork. I travel to music festivals, all kinds of things, selling my glass bowling, my jewelry, all that type of stuff. I've been all over the country, and I'm going to start traveling outside the states soon. Very, very soon. But I wanted to go over some things. So let me show you some of the products that I use on my dreads. And like I said, in February 14th, my dreads will be a year old. People are shocked at how fast they locked up because and I'm only part Caucasian. I'm Albanian and Greek. Um, but so I had curly, like, kind of coarse hair. But I'm not only going to go over information for people that have Caucasian hair, I'm going to go over it for people that have ethnic hair as well. I'm a cosmetologist, and I prefer working on ethnic hair over any other kind. Um, so let's get into it a little bit. Okay, so things you can get off the shelf, and I have another list of things you can get off the shelf if you, but I mean, you can order dreadlock shampoos and such offline. Like I said, Dolly Locks, Naughty Boys, and when you order them, they will be here in 3 days, and they're totally, totally worth it. But one day I was desperate and I went to CVS and I got this stuff called Mally Moisture. It is a thickening and restore bamboo fiber shampoo for weak brittle hair. I did it to because I felt like I did a lot of damage with the crocheting and backcombing. It is defenses, okay, blah blah blah. Extract from bamboo fibers, rich with castor oil, lush neem oil, sulfate free, which is what you want to go through with the shampoo. Sulfates, terrible for your hair. Build up on your hair. They're starting to take sulfates out of a lot of shampoo. Any professional shampoos you will get will be sulfate free because sulfates pointless. But this is made from lemongrass and let me see what else it has in here. 100%. Okay, made with aloe juice as the first ingredient and lemongrass. Aloe, great for your dreads. Lemongrass, great for your dreads. One thing and another big misconception is that, sorry, I didn't wake up too long ago, as you can tell. People want to roll their dreads with beeswax, and that's not a great idea because when you think about the word dreadlock, anything you put into your hair is going to lock into your hair. So when people put wax in their hair, like straight up, it is very hard to get out. It'll make your dreads feel heavy. They'll start getting darker in color over time, and you'll have to go to a lockologist if you don't know how to do this yourself and get a detox. Now places like Dolly Locks, they do sell detox bars, and what you would have to do is soak your hair in scalding hot water for like a half hour while you're rubbing through this detox shampoo that usually comes in bar form, and they'll be Nag Champa scented, which is amazing. And it's a very long process, and when you get through with it, you're going to see the water that's left will be black because it's all the all the crap that they're pulling out of your hair, all the buildup, all the wax, all the things you should have not put in your hair. Um, these are the tightening sprays from Dolly Locks. All they are is sea salt, water, and fragrance, and they work amazing. And I'm going to spray some on right now. They lock. I'll tell you what, I had trouble locking my hair almost a year ago until I started using locking spray because I'm being Greek Albanian, I have very oily hair, and oil is what's going to make your hair, your dreads strip out. So these locking sprays dry up the oil. Great. So we have that. Then we have the locking powder. Now they come in two colors. They come in a dark brown and a white. Being if you have dark brown hair and you put the white locking powder in, you're going to see it. But when I use this stuff, and it doesn't take much, I'll stick my head over the sink and I'll just kind of pour it on my roots, run it through my ends. This stuff, the texture it makes your hair, it's perfect. It locks up great. It's the Dolly Locks locking spray. Couple random things I'll use. Now, I am a professional hairstylist, so I can get these things, but this is tea tree oil. And the only, or shampoo, sorry. Wouldn't want to be putting oil in my dreads. But this, like if you have itchy scalp and things like that, tea tree shampoo is going to help immensely because I'm not going to lie, dreadlocks can get a little bit itchy from time to time, especially when your roots are nice and tight. Yeah. And then I had this stuff called, it's from Esquire Grooming. It's just a sulfate-free clarifying shampoo, and clarifying shampoos really are going to help your dreads because they strip out all the natural oils and things like that, which is what you want to do. That's why people would use bars of soap, which we're about to get into, because they'd want to strip all the oil out of their hair because it helps it lock up faster. Now, this is more true for Caucasian people because they tend to have far oily hair, which is why ethnic hair locks up a lot faster, not only because of the tighter curls that they have, but they don't produce as much oil. And that's why it locks up more beautifully and faster for that kind of hair. Um, Even Caucasian people that have super curly hair, super curly, frizzy, dry hair, their hair locks up. Like my husband, his hair locks up very quick. Which he's Lebanese, so anyway, so I did some research because I knew the things in bars of soap that were not good. Okay, so regular shampoo bars, why they're bad for dreads. They leave residue, which you don't want. Let me tell you a quick thing here. If you want to tell you have a healthy dread, a more mature dread that you've had for maybe 2-3 years, you could cut a piece and you look in the middle, and if you see white buildup, that's residue, which is not good. What will look like dandruff on your scalp is not. It's soap buildup residue. So the chemicals that are bad in baths of soap are glycerin. Let's see if I could say this word. Hydro generated. Oh, okay. Hydro generated Lanatin. Very bad. Leaves a lot of buildup. Lanolate, Lanoline, so bitten. Oh, beeswax. Don't roll your hair with beeswax. I know it gets them to stay easily, but first of all, like I said, you don't want to roll beeswax to get dreads to stay because they're not locking up. You've just rolled them. And let me tell you, wax, very hard to get out of dreads. Don't use beeswax. So linolate, very bad chemical to have in your dreads. So biting and Most say free, residue free. They are not. Oh, most of these will say residue free for regular hair, like loose, not locked hair. And maybe that's true for them, but for dreads, these do leave residue. So, bars of soap. They contain fats and oils, which you do not want to have in your dreads. I can't read my own handwriting. Wow. Sodium, salt, and glycerin, not good. I mean, the salt, not too bad, but it's sea salt that you want to use to to help your hair lock, to dry out the oils. Glycerin, not good. If you know anything about glycerin, it's very, like, think about Vaseline. It's glycerin based. That's like putting that stuff right in your hair. Not good. Um, Regular shampoos can leave residue, anything with paraffin in them. Now, I actually found a list. If you don't feel like ordering dreadlock shampoo offline or whatever, you don't have that much money. There's this stuff called Liquid African Black. They sell at Whole Foods, which is recommended for dreadlocks. Vital Good Dread Shampoo. Okay, these are all found at Whole Foods. My Tangled Knots Foaming Liquid, found at Whole Foods. California Baby Tea Tree. Lavender Shampoo. Dread Empire Shampoo, bars and liquids, all at Whole Foods. 365 brand, scented or not, liquid Avalon Organic Lemon Clarifying Shampoo, all found at Whole Foods. And then we have a Shea, and this would be more for African hair. We have a Shea Moisture Clarifying Cures. Okay, I don't even freaking know what that word is. Okay, but it's a Shea Moisture Clarifying. It could be found at Target, Walmart, or Walgreens. So, those are some of the do's and don'ts with shampoos for dreads. And I just wanted to go over that because a lot of people have a hard time finding products. But honestly, go to some of these dreadlock websites. They will show you good products for all different hair types: straight hair, curly hair, oily hair, ethnic hair, everything. They will show you great products for all. And honestly, until I started using Dolly Locks and Naughty Boy, I could not get my dreads to stay. And now, as I showed you the other night, not even a year old, and these homies they're locked. They are freaking locked. So, like, no matter, and when I wash them, they get more locked. So, I did it. I did it. Only took a year. It's only going to take 2 more years before they get long and thick and look awesome. With dreadlocks, it takes patience, you guys. You are not going to get them overnight. If you're not a patient person, dreadlocks are probably not the way for you to go. But anyway, so yeah, those are my babies, and I love them, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of them. I think everyone should wear their hair natural. And I have a lot of ethnic clients that want me to give them weaves and stuff all the time. I'm like, girl, you have beautiful hair. Leave it natural. Leave it natural. Get some sister locks. Get some dreadlocks. Like, leave that shit natural. Why you want to be gluing hair on? I respect that. Yes, some of them want that certain look and want to do it, but it breaks my heart to ruin someone's natural hair. And dreadlocks are as natural as you can get. So, anyway, I'm going to cut this out for now. Peace out. Be good or be good at it. You know the motto. I love you guys. Thank you for my new subscribers, and I hope my channel grows. Share my videos, and I love you all. Peace out, and I'll get at you later.